Hello everybody, this is Collector's Edition Part 8, Part 19, 2 of 2. Sorry I had to cut that other video short, you know what I'm saying, but I got kind of excited about just a little bit about what was in here because but before I get started to that video, I got some kind of show as well. But before I show those two, please comment, like, share, subscribe. As always, comment in the comment section below after the video is complete. Don't forget to hit the notification bell on top, and also give me the thumbs up because that would matter the most. That would matter the most. All right, this one here is the more Palter series. And what this is, reason why I'm going to show you these two because the other package I already opened up, and so I'm gonna go ahead and show these two that came inside that one package by itself because these two are just minor issues, but what's inside this one here is the most important one of all. So let's go ahead and get with this one. This one here is Harbinger number 8 right here. Harbinger number 8. As you can see, they are in that car. I think Harbinger, they travel from universe from dimension to dimension, but they all travel on that car there. And as you can see, they all fall out of that car while going through the dimension. And this is actually a $5 book, so that's not bad. But like I said, I got number one. The number one issue cost way much money, but it comes with the coupon. See, number one comes with the coupon, and number one costs $100. And the rest of the other issues, they are, some of them are keys, and some are not. And I'm trying to get the entire Harbinger series. And when I finally do, I will have that series complete. But there's 3 or 4 more other series of Harbinger that continue from the first series. And so that I just recently found out. I didn't even know. I thought it was just one Harbinger series, but there's been 3 or 4 more others after the original one. And this the original one from the series called Unity. This time is not absolute, which is chapter 8. So chapter 8. I think there are other Valiant comics as also a part of this series, but I know Harbinger, with it being 8 series, I don't think that it's 2 through 8. If it is, I have to find out more about it. But I know that this is part of the original series right here. That I do know. And this one here is Jim Balance, Tyrant Witch of the Black Rose. If you got familiar, this book came out in 2000, I believe. Yeah, 2000. And that's Jim Balance art. Yeah, that's his initial there. And this is here. It's some female that has blue and orange costume. Maybe her skin complexion, not exactly sure on that, but she also got a tail there. See the tail there as well. And the tail goes all the way toward the nipple part of her body here, and it's covering that part so you can't see it. So that makes the book clean. If that tail wasn't there, this is because of a book that'll be blocked. But overall, I've always have been a big fan of Tyra because I do have a Tyra book, and them Tyra books, they're hard to find and they're very expensive. This book costs $29, $29 book. You know what I'm saying? So if you get Tyra 1 all the way up to 25 or 30, those books they're very high end. They are very, very high end. You don't believe me? Go to eBay. Or eBay is known for their comic collecting series. So eBay, most comic book content creators or collectors, they base their sales based off eBay. If eBay sell a book cost $5,000, 9 times out of 10, if you find a raw book or a graded book, the graded book could be more than 5,000. But if it's the raw book that's in good condition, it's 3, 4, 5,000. So that's how comic book creators and content creators and collectors base their sales off eBay. And this book costs $29. $29. How much it costs? $29 right here. So it's a good deal. But like I said, all of their comic books, Tyra books, are very expensive, especially number 1. And then number 1, I think I saw on eBay back here a few months ago. I forgot the price on it, but I know it's more than $100. That I do know. All right, here we go. Now this is here That was the more Palter first set that I got. That little thin brown book. This one here is the top package right here, and this one here got something in here, man, it's gonna blow your mind. I think I remember because I said this came to me back here a while back, so I'm opening it up with my lucky number one knife here. They got it taped off here, so bear with me. There we go. All right, put that there. All right, there we go. As you can see how big it is, very big. All right, look, number one knife again to cut the edges over where the tape is at. There we go. And right here, and right here. You can hear it. You can hear the cut tape cut through the package. All right, there we go. Put that down. Open this up, and there it is. Blue tape covering it up there. And here are the books itself. All right, put that up there. All right, then get the blue tape off right quick. Like I said, this one here came this week, and so now I'm anxious to see what the books look like. I do know two of them is very special, so I can't wait for that to go down. You know, the lag two takes here to the back here. Okay, there we go. Put that one there. And get this one here. There we go. Yeah. All right, let's see what I have here. Oh, yeah. Now that, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, yeah, that's that Xena book there. I'm sure this book first. Cause that was a strange one that I would give them in. That was a free book right there. That would give them in. That's a free book right there. And the rest of the other books here are indeed special, and I will be showing them in a few minutes. Okay, that's one. Yeah. Let me put all three of those books together, and bear with me, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Once I display, I'm gonna display. All right, I put these to the side. Cause them three, well, actually one of those three is most important. All right, here we go. This one here is Xena, number one from Toss Comics. If you guys remember Xena, the early '90s series Xena, you know, you remember if you remember, guys remember they had Hercules back in the day. The entire series of Hercules. Okay, Xena debuted in Hercules, but she wound up leaving and started her own adventure with this young lady here. And so there's been so many speculations about those two traveling together. They always thought that, you know, with Xena being big as she is, that's when Xena had been a fan favorite of the LGTB community. You know what I'm saying? And if you got to know the series, you know exactly why. Because you never seen Xena with any man. This girl who always has, who wind up getting the man. But I mean, it's a series that's complicated to explain. I'm not gonna sit here and explain that. Excuse me, on this entire video that I'm playing and tell you guys about that. If you guys seen Hercules and if you seen Xena Warrior Princess, you know exactly what I am saying. But as you can see, if you remember the art, see the artwork this is J. Scott Campbell's first artwork. Hard to believe. And a lot of people don't like the artwork because it's his first artwork, and I'm not exactly sure if the entire series, the entire book is based on J. Scott Campbell, but I know that this is his first artwork that he done. You would think the book would be worth a lot of money because it's his first artwork, but it's not. But I will tell you this book is in excellent shape. There's no break in the book, no break. It's actually a clean book. And if I want to get this book graded, I could get it graded, but I don't think it's worth the grade because this is a book that was deemed outlawed, if you know what I'm saying. Not outlawed, but it's been out by the comic community. So I'm just showing you guys this book because this is an ugly book in my opinion, but this is a book that I won. I didn't pay for it, so I won this book off Mark Palter. All right, put that to the side. Here we go with the first three here. This book here, y'all, I had to have it, and it cost me $12. It cost me $12. It's a near mint, and this is by far probably the most sexiest book I probably ever laid eyes on. I thought Dawn was sexy, but this one here kind of takes the cake. This one here is Dark Fantasies. This is a gorgeous red and black book. If you look at the woman herself, it's kind of creepy, but she's gorgeous. I mean, this is a beautiful artwork here. It's a Dark Fantasies. It's the first time I actually seen this book. I had to get it because I fell in love with the artwork and the darkness of it. This is actually a beautiful dark book here. This book I could get graded, you know, but I'm not exactly sure how much the grade would be. But this is actually number one, and it says here mature readers. It says volume 1, 1994, mature readers. This is so this book it says mature readers, so I mean it's explicit. But overall, I love this book, and I had to get it because of the artwork. The display of the artwork is dark, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? And this book here, the goth community will probably love this book. If some of them probably do got this book, but they would love it. I had to get it because I fell in love with the artwork. Dark Fantasies, Volume 1. All right, now let's go with this one here. This is a key book. This is New X-Men number 134. I'm not exactly sure who's in this book, but this is actually I was looking at the book. I thought the book was actually a variant cover, but it's not variant. So this is actually the original book. This book costs $28 because it's a key book. It's the first appearance of say Quentin Meyer. I forget what he said. I forgot what he said the first appearance of the guy was, but it's Quentin Quire. First appearance of Quentin Quire. There we go. So this is actually a key book. I'm not exactly sure who Quentin Quire is in this book, but I got it because of this here. Because the artwork, I love the artwork. It's beautiful. And they look like Jean Grey. I think that is Jean Grey in her Phoenix form. Cause I see fire in it, fire on the cover. But this is a gorgeous book, beautiful. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And here is the book that I knew I had to get. This book cost me $115 at the price right there. $115. This is Spider-Man. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 147. First appearance of Tarantula, I believe. It says here on the book illustration, it says, "I'm back, Spider-Man, deader than ever, and this time the Tarantula takes the game." Okay, so not his first appearance. Okay, it's probably his second appearance. There's no time to dodge those razor sharp spikes. I've had it. Yeah, because he right there in front of the spikes, as you can see. I thought this was his first appearance, but it's not. It don't say here on the back, but the book of 115 is, as you can see, is in excellent shape. As you can see, it's a beautiful book, beauty book. This is a beauty book, beautiful. I tell you. All right, here we go with the next set. Now these four here has meaning, and so I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you right quick. I'm gonna start with this one here. Now this one here is the first appearance of Jocasta. If you guys remember, Jocasta is a character that was created by Ultron, But he created the character to be his love interest. But for some odd reason, Jocasta never became his love interest. She actually became a member of the Avengers. And this one here is Avengers number 162. This is it. Showdown with Ultron. As you can see, this Ultron here on the cover here. And you see Iron Man, you see Thor, the Black Panther, and it's Wonder Man. They all um taking on Ultron. Now, let me explain a little something about Ultron right quick. Now, if you guys seen the movie Avengers 2, The Age of Ultron, okay, in that movie, Ultron could be easily destroyed. But in the Marvel setting, Ultron is made of antimanium. He's made of antimanium. He cannot either antimanium or vibranium. Yeah, it's either vibranium or antimanium. His entire skeleton is antimanium. It cannot be destroyed or tampered with. Iron Man created Ultron. He created Ultron to be, I think, he supposed to be the ultimate not sidekick, but the ultimate helper, somewhere along in there, but it never happened. Somehow Ultron wound up creating his own mind, his own intelligence, and he came alive, and he became the enemy of the Avengers. And he been in the Avengers for a long period of time. He been the enemy ever since, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if Ultron was. I think Ultron was killed off. He might have been. He might have been killed off in the book here, but I also know that this is also the first appearance of Jocasta. Jocasta is his creation, and if you got the Marvel Universe set, then you know exactly what I mean. Ultron is a gorgeous out of body skeleton in the form of a beautiful woman. It just she just made antimanium or vibranium, and Ultron created her, like I said, to be his love interest. But it never happened that way. Ultron wound up either being destroyed here, or Jocasta was the one who destroyed him. So I don't know if this book is actually a good book. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It's very fine plus, which means that I don't know if it's been opened or it might have been, but I don't see any what I'm looking for, any damage to the book. There's no spine damage, no damage on the corners of the book. Four corners of the book is perfect. You can see that you guys see the four corners. You can see a beautiful design book. This book cost me $28. So all the lower Avengers books are $50 or more, and this one cost me $20 to $28. But it's the first appearance of Ultron. First appearance of Jocasta, but I think of the death of him, I believe. Not exactly sure. I gotta read more up on it. But okay, here we go. And then this one I'm gonna show you first, because this book I had to get. I fell in love with it. This here is, it said Tales from the Dark Multiverse, The Death of Superman. Now, this is actually a thick spine book. Trade period back in a sense that you can see this is why I had to have this book, because as you can see that Superman supposedly have died here, and this woman right here has on a black, look like it's black with the red S in the middle. So I'm not exactly sure if the entire costume is black. It looks black. I think it is black. It looks black. I'm not exactly sure who it is. That might be Lois Lane. Could be Lois Lane, because Lois Lane don't want I know that had black hair. Yeah, but this is the multiverse. Number one. I had this book I had to get, y'all. I had to get this book because I liked it. It's a beautiful book, and it's uncirculated as well, and it's been open. It's a near mint. All near mint books are normally never been touched or been opened. So, all right, here we go. Oh man, and this book he cost me $10. This is Superman number 423. 423. This book is also in good condition. There's nothing wrong with the spine. There's no corner damage or no damage along the crease of the book. And it says here, Superman. This actually the last issue of Superman. The very last issue. As you can see what it says there. Historic last issue. Number 423, and other Superman books came after this one. But this one was last of the entire set that ran from the Golden Age era up until now. Up until that time. This is actually a Silver Age book. It came out, and not Silver Age. This book came out in '86. This is actually Copper Age. This is actually Copper Age book. The historical last issue, a very special story by Alan Moore, Kurt Swan, and George Perez. And it has it on the side of the corner of each side of the book. It says to see the damage of Bizarro, experience the return of the fearsome Palter, witness the killing of Clark Kent, meet the new Brainiac Luthor team, survive the deadly planet last stand, and attend the Legion of Superheroes last salute. And then in the middle of it, it says here, what have happened to the man of tomorrow? All that is on the side of the book and in the middle of the book as well. But as you can see, the corners are perfect. As you can see, this is the direct edition. Perfect corner book. I have to get it because it's the last issue of Superman. I had to get it. And they said they book cost $10. Very fine, near mint condition. All right, now here's the one that I won. Actually, the Morris Palter for over the last month or so have been doing this contest. You have to buy a book to win a book in what they've been doing. This book of suspense, you guys, is the book that someone else won. They won the book. Now this is kind of funny. I'm saying this is kind of funny in a sense. So bear with this as I tell you the story of how it happened. For the last month and a half, I've been buying books from these guys, Morris Palter, and like I said in the video, you'll have to buy a book to win a book. And so I didn't think I would win, and I will always put down that whoever wins the contest, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? And I did it many times over, and they always give me a thumbs up. But then this particular time, I said that's a beautiful book of somewhere over that nature. I never hardly win anything. So to whoever wins the book, congratulations. So in other words, I'm not showing no hate. I never show any hate, because if you win a book, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So when I said that, they said, well, D-Rock, never, don't say that yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't over with yet. But the guy who won, they kept calling his name. They called his name 3 times, and he never answered. He never answered the live show they had, and so they happened to re-dip back into the box and pulled out the name, and guess what the name said? D-Rock, which is me. And I'm still up here digging and laughing because it was funny as hell to me, because I never won any comic book, never have. So I was laughing and I was kind of emotional at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But when I won the book, I jumped for joy, and I was thrilled. And this one here says Lady T's free giveaway Sunday, July 30th, which it did pass Sunday. I put this on this book. And ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Adventure Comics number 308. This is a 12-cent book, and this is Superboy. This is actually the first appearance of Lightning Lad. First appearance of Lightning Lad. It's the first appearance of the book here. But this is a key book, and this book is very fine. So very fine with me. It means There's no damage to the book, but it could be the pages could be brown, or something could be wrong with the back of the book. So, but it's very fine book. It could be, they say very fine book, or it may be better, very fine or better. So I'm gonna go with very fine or better. That's what they said. But as it says here on the thing, it said extra, the strange return of lightning lag. But it says here the first appearance of lightning lag, the lightning lag first appearance. What it says here. So I guess like lightning lag appearing in another issue of Super Bowl. I'm not exactly sure, but according to the stick on the back, it says first lightning lag. What it said here. So I'm not exactly sure what that means up there. But anyway, it says here, Super Bowl, you've infected us all with the red kryptonite virus, and it changed our bodies weirdly. I order you to leave town. Um, and it says here, do what Chief Parker say. Do what Chief Parker says, son, before you start a red kryptonite plague in town. And it says here, featuring Super Bowl and the Super Menace of Smallville. Okay, if you look at the cover, if you look at it very willingly, you can see Superman here holding this. Actually, he actually holding his parents here. And they the one that made the comment above. And there's a dude here blowing fire on him, and there's a woman right here, stretching to get the cat. And then this dude here, he's the mayor, and look like he's coming out of the vehicle there. So this actually a beauty book. But like I said, they told me they said the book is very fine or better. I think it's better, and this is a gorgeous book. I mean, this my brother is a Superman fan, and he probably gonna be more happy to see this book here. All the Superman books I got there, he gonna be more happy to see these books. And this actually a very this book here is very expensive. Like I said, this book cost me $69. Very fine. I didn't pay for it. Like I wanted the book free, but it's a $69 book that they gave away. And you can look at it. It's in excellent condition. I don't see nothing wrong with the book at all. So you good look at it like this. See there? Nothing wrong with the book at all. There's no corner damage. Now on this side, there's no top part damage, no toe damage here on top as well. As you go all the way around to the end, see, no damage to the book, no damage at all. I don't understand why it's very fine. Like I said, I'm thinking the pages are probably brown, but he said the pages are white. But I'm not a fan of this book, but this book is beautiful. It's a great book. It's a great book. I looked on eBay, and this book ranged from pre-owned to brand new. Now the brand new books I saw graded, and the graded books are up in the hundreds. Cause this is a key book. They're up in the hundreds, and so this book cost $59, but I think it cost more than that. That's just their price, but I think this book cost more than $69. This is a gorgeous adventure comics book. First appearance of Lightning Lad as the key. And like I said, up here it says the return of Lightning Lad, but I don't think that is right up there. Because I look, cause on eBay even said it's first Lightning Lad. eBay even said that. So that's why I don't understand why this was put up there. I don't get it. And as you can see that old approved by the Comic Code. These books don't have comic books of today. Don't have the Comic Code. The Comic Code, it restricts you from writing your book the way you want to write. It's like you got to write by the books under the law of censorship, in a sense. That's actually what the Comic Code means. Comic Code actually means comic book censorship. But now comic books over the last 30, probably 25, 30 years has discarded the Comic Code. I'm going to do a video on the Comic Code at some point, and I'm going to explain to you thoroughly. I know the Comic Code is something that a lot of people a lot of comic book companies didn't like. Marvel didn't like it, DC didn't like it, Image didn't like it, Dark Horse didn't like it, among other comic book companies didn't like it. So yeah, that should do it. Wow. First appearance of Lightning Lad Superman event Adventure Comics number 308. Wow. All right. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. And as always, comment, like, share, subscribe, notification bell on top. And as always, give me the thumbs up and let me know what you think about the video. Never mind the background setting, because I always film my videos right here in this setting. But I'm looking forward for a new setting pretty soon where this won't be no problem. So anyway, you guys enjoy your Friday, because it's now 11:13 and Saturday it's upon us. So you guys enjoy your Friday, and I am out of here. Or better yet, the remaining times of the remaining hours of Friday or minutes of Friday. I'm out of here. Peace. Let's go.